Wait. Everybody, hold on just a second. Stop panicking, all right? Your Apple Shepherd is here. Someone's made that comment already. Everyone needs to stop panicking and just listen for a moment. So a lot of us Apple Sheep have been freaking out recently because we've been seeing this terribly ugly iPhone edition leak. And because there's some 3D models and because there's some pictures of people holding it, a lot of you out there are convinced that this is what the iPhone edition is going to be looking like. It's gonna have an aluminum back with also a fingerprint reader in the back, with the dual camera vertical, but the microphone and flash not a part of the camera bulge, and the front that just looks so blech. Got a couple dots on the top, but the bezel is not the same size all the way around. And overall, yes, I don't think there's a single person out there who wants this iPhone to be true. And I'm not even gonna say it's a guarantee that this is fake, but I have serious doubt. So let me explain why. First of all, this mock-up could be a number of things. Keep in mind that the iPhone edition is one of the most hyped iPhone releases of all time, as in there has never been this much excitement for an iPhone release before, which means that there is a big urge for leakers, as well as media outlets, as well as people who just make a living by reporting the news. Those people need something to talk about. And you may not realize this, but bad news actually sells a lot better than good news. It sucks that the world works that way. When you watch the news and you hear about all the crap that's going on, it's because more people are interested in that, sadly. So when it comes to iPhone news, it doesn't surprise me that there is probably a company out there who is choosing to make these fake rumors, these fake leaks of what the iPhone edition will look like in order to scare everyone, in order to actually have a story to sell. Turns out the iPhone edition's not going to be that great. Look at this ugly as crap design we found. I think that's much more likely than this is actually a leak, which is another reason why I have my doubts about this iPhone. Foxconn is under such Area 51 levels of security, as in you can't even get metal into that building where they are actually assembling the iPhone editions right now. It's happening, but I'm pretty sure that the managers there would simply shoot you if you tried to take a finished iPhone edition out, or not even a finished one, you know, just like a piece. If you wanted to steal a screwdriver that was going to be used in the iPhone edition, and you walked through that security checkup line where they scan you, a big turret gun would just drop down out of the ceiling and shoot you repeatedly for about 9 hours. Because Apple is really cracking down on leaks. There's been news about how Apple is taking more and more precautions to try to secure all of the new iPhone news, and statistically over the years it's been working. Apple has been keeping a lot of the iPhone leaks under wraps now. So the idea that someone could have such a finished looking model, and that's what really is suspicious to me about these leaked pictures of this ugly iPhone, is that it looks like it's a completed one. It looks like it's got the chamfered edges, it's got that mirror ring for the Touch ID, and it looks like the aluminum is painted and stuff. That's not as believable to me, because I don't think anyone could escape with that. What is far more believable to me is that there are different companies making dummy mock-ups that I've talked about on here. The iPhone we all want to see, you know, where the flash, the two cameras, the microphone, those are all contained in one camera bump. It has a glass back. There's no rear-facing Touch ID. That design is being made up by the companies who design cases, who are not getting the iPhones themselves, but they are getting the CAD files, so they know the exact dimensions. I personally don't think we're actually ever going to see a completed iPhone edition leak. I just think that the people who design mock-ups and dummy models of the iPhone edition are getting really good at their job. That's what you're seeing from Venya Geskin on Twitter. He does not actually have a completed iPhone edition. All he has, and all the Chinese manufacturers he's buying from, all they have are CAD files that show these are the dimensions, this is where the sensors are going to be, this is the size of the display, and this is the layout. And with that, they make 3D prints. Venya Geskin actually DM'd me personally and asked if I wanted to buy one of those 3D prints from him. And I kind of wanted to, but he wanted way over $200 for it, and I was like, it's a piece of plastic. I think I'll just show a picture of it in my video. I don't need to hold it in front of you. It doesn't do anything. But regardless, it makes far more sense to me that we have some shiny aluminum and glass being assembled by dummy makers, who of course want to make a few bucks on the iPhone edition leaks, and that's what we're seeing, and that's what the true iPhone will be. I really have a hard time believing these leaked, like I took a picture of a computer screen at Foxconn pictures anymore, because I've seen those in the past and they turned out not to be true. And again, it looks like a completed phone. It doesn't look like a dummy version. It looks like it's a little too perfect, and I don't think that's what an iPhone edition leak will actually look like. Now, at the end of the day, it's really hard for me to articulate the reason I don't believe this is it, but I feel like us Apple sheep know Johnny Ive pretty well. He's been designing the look of Apple products for decades now, and looking at those two iPhone designs, the one we all want and the one no one wants. That pure, clean look really goes more for what Johnny Ive's perfect smartphone would look like. He often described that his ideal phone would be a single sheet of glass. And I think that with the jet black iPhone 7, they were getting closer to that. The main reason they wanted to have that jet finish on the iPhone 7 was because it gave the illusion of a solid sheet of glass. It feels like the back is made of the same material from the front. And that stupid Touch ID on the back looking iPhone edition we keep seeing in the news, that doesn't look like something Johnny would design. I think Johnny would look at that and say, it's too cluttered, there's too much going on the back of that phone, as well as the bezels on the front. I don't think he would like the idea of having a bottom chin that's a little bit thicker than the side bezels. Whereas that clean iPhone edition that we all really want, that totally looks like something out of Johnny Ive's mind. We know him. Look at the Apple Watch, look at the iPad lineup, look at the iPhone lineup. That matches what Apple has gone for over the years. And that other one really just looks like a Galaxy mock-up. It looks like a scam of a Galaxy phone. So yes, these companies that develop dummy models of iPhones that are trying to get clicks and trying to get people buying their products, they're getting really good at their job, okay? Because the iPhone edition is super overhyped, and that's why it's so hard to officially know what's going on. I personally think it might even be Apple. They're not sure how to keep leaks under wraps, so maybe they're just gonna start flooding the media market with fake leaks of terrible phones so that when the iPhone edition actually comes out, it's a lot better than we all thought it would be. They're trying to lower our expectations so that hopefully when the iPhone edition does come out this September, it will blow all of us away. And of course, there's a lot about it we won't know until that launch day, like where Touch ID is, what kind of water resistance they're putting into it, what potential those cameras have, and what the 3D face technology has on the front. All of those things, there's no amount of leaks we can hear to be completely confirmed that it is going to be a feature. So keep that in mind as you're reading all these iPhone edition rumors and leaks. Let me know all your thoughts on the matter in the comments below. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.